go, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Pittsburgh. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Red, 38. Trouble, 38.
Look at play action with Young. Moving to his left. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Here's a first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Trevor Etienne. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready. 50, great. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In motion, Besh. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. A big play there for the Raiders. 52 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff will try to set up the screen to Genty. To the pylon, he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set, hut. 33, yellow. Set, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's complete. Have an Austin. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go, set. Yellow, set.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
On 47-yard line.
By 20.
Bowers the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
It is brought in the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go in, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
This will be returned from the 6. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now ETN into the secondary at the 45. Into space. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. That gains an even 60 yards.
down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Here's a run. A short kick down to the 7.
15, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready. Set, ready. Black, 95. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2. With a good tackle there. Going to set up third and goal.
Third and goal.
Hey, red. Black, shot 45. White. Set, go.
Back to throw. Young. Headed left. Buying time. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
On the ready.
The offense staying put. Fourth and goal from the 2.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Ready.
They'll go. Young. And he'll take it on in. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, I think we're going to see a lot of this. And you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35. Yard line.
35-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 43, here's second down and 2. run out of the gun for Genti. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
In motion, that's Thornton. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. In motion, that's Thornton. From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Ashton Genti. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and, Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Steelers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Pass is caught, that's DJ Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Goff to throw. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Gray is the motion man here. On first and 10, it's Genti. Space to run inside the 20. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. Hold on. And the Las Vegas first down.
Now Goff. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders go up by 7. 28-21. The kicker kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready, ready.
They'll run. It's ETN. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 31-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Ready?
On play action, Young. Forced out left. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Go!
On the ground, here's ETN. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up third and long.
Third and long.
Come on, set. White, white, 10 black. Blue striker. Ready.
To throw, Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Here's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. It is 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. He's got his man. That's Fulton. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. It's second down.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Moore going in motion. On second down, Goff. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Raiders.
Throwing, Goff. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now, Goff. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Down. Yellow, 43. Set.
Young to throw on first down. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's ETN, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. It is 2nd and 6. Look at play action with Young. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Third down and 3.
Let's go now. All right, go. Claws red.
From the gun, it's Young. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. Now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Come on, set. 45, white. Go pink. Black shot. Hut.
Now Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Out to his right.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st
great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. When you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have plays, that's when an offense is really firing. You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
On second down, Young. To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Steelers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Goff. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll start on the ground with Genty. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Just shy of midfield. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and
9. They'll work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9. 120. Goff to throw. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they were able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this. That comes out low and is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
On the ready. Drill 52. Ready.
The carry here for ETN. He'll manage only a couple. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the set.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Back to throw. Young. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. That's a Steeler first down.
32-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right.
And he will score! Garrett Wilson, touchdown Steelers. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Goff to throw on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown Las Vegas. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Steelers 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Black shot. Set.
To throw is Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton, touchdown Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Steelers 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And I think you could just about lock up special teams player of the week, Mike. I mean, he's had some big returns already in this game, and now this is another one right here.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
52
That's a gain of 11. And the Steelers first down.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here's Young. That one caught by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snagged. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Yellow, 43. Set.
Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Max Crosby. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Ready.
Throwing is Young. That is hauled in at the 5.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 4th down, Young. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Now, Goff. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And it'll be brought down as we take towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground.
Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 83 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Young. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Rail. Ready.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Come on, set. Cut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Keep it on the ground with Genty.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Once again, it's Genty. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Burton. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. A run. Genty. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 and is past the 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Genty. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.